Myself and my team visited a struggling trader and surprised him with the help he needed. So it all started this way. We've been helping different traders online, running different giveaways, prop firm giveaways, and providing prop accounts to different traders. But we've come to understand that a lot of these traders we help randomly actually do not take advantage of this help. So we sat down and thought to ourselves, okay, how do we make a positive change with the little we earn from the market? Do we affect a struggling trader's life? How do we impact a struggling trader? So we sat down and think about it, and we came up with this idea, this beautiful idea. So it all started like this. I treated any trader in Ibadan here. Yeah, that was exactly what I treated about. And I treated this because I'm from Ibadan, I'm based in Ibadan, and I know I can easily help someone in Ibadan who is struggling. So after I treated that tweet, a lot of people engage with that tweet. A lot of traders from Ibadan and even beyond Ibadan engage with that tweet. And surprisingly, we wanted to surprise a struggling trader. But the question is, how do we get this struggling trader? How do we know that he is struggling? And how do we know what exactly he needs for us to provide for him? Now, here is what we did. I then told one of my team members, UCT, to randomly chat different people who engage with that tweet, to randomly chat them up. And of course, UCT did, chatted a quite number of people up, but the funniest thing is only three people responded to my team member very, very well. So the thing is, I didn't chat them up myself because the moment I chat them up, they might guess what is coming their way. I know it can bring unnecessary traffic, unnecessary discussion, unnecessary conversation, and we might not find a trader we can truly help and a trader we can impact with the little we want to impact with. So after UCT chatted them up, only three people responded, and these three people, only one out of these three people actually gave my team member UCT the response he needed. Why did I use UCT? Like I said earlier on, UCT, a lot of people don't know him on Twitter with me, right? If you're not on my WhatsApp community, you probably might not know him. So I did intentionally use him so that the surprise people, the person we are to help wouldn't even know we are trying to surprise him with whatsoever he needs to get better in the market, right? So UCT chatted this particular guy up, this particular amazing guy up, and I've never met him before. In fact, I've never seen his engagement with my tweet before, like taking note of it with my tweet before. But this guy responded to my team member UCT absolutely well. So this was how UCT presented himself. He presented himself like an intermediate trader, someone seeking for help, someone seeking for someone to teach him how to be profitable in the market. Of course, the guy, my team member, is making so much money from the market himself. So this guy offered to help him right from Twitter, right? Then he shifted the conversation to the DMs on Twitter, and then to WhatsApp, and then over call. Now, this conversation took about 2 to 3 days to deeply find out what exactly this guy needs to be profitable in the market. But then, this is how we did it. After UCT told him that he is an intermediate trader and he needs help, this guy agreed to help him, but UCT asked some further questions that, okay, have you been trading before? What do you trade with? How do you trade? Do you trade prop firm? And all this kind of question. And this guy simply answered him genuinely, honestly, and still offered to help my guy with the little of knowledge he have in the market. So he told him that, okay, he's doing very well with himself. He's very sure of his strategy, but he do not have money to purchase any prop firm account or to load account at the moment. Why? He's a student of the University of Ibadan in particular, and he's currently on his IT, and he can't just afford to load any money of his own, because probably he does not have the money, right, to load into the account. So LCT asked him that, okay, then can you teach me the little you know? And this guy genuinely, honestly, freely, selflessly agreed that he's going to teach my guy what he knows in the market. So the funny thing is that they agreed to meet the very next day, right? After they had this conversation over phone and WhatsApp, this guy agreed to meet him, a total stranger, right? He didn't even know that the EUCT is actually affiliated to me, that we are very close, right? He just genuinely offered to help him, right? Now, why EUCT was having this conversation with Oncho, that's his name on Twitter, Oncho Kolade, right? We took note of what he needed, right? We knew he needed prop firm account. We knew he needed some cash, right? As a student, of course, he needed some cash, but most importantly, he needed prop firm account. So we decided to surprise him the next day when EUCT will be visiting him, right? For him to teach EUCT how to trade his style. So this is exactly how we filter out everybody else to choose only one person who is genuinely in need of a funded account and needs some cash, to keep soul and body together. Of course, he's a student, some cash, extra cash will help him. So we prepared everything he needed, and we decided to pay him a surprise visit on a Monday in the University of Ibadan. He chose the venue himself. He chose where he wants to use himself because, of course, for security reasons, he chose there. He chose, if you are very conversant with the University of Ibadan, he chose a sit-out just by the gate at the University of Ibadan, and we decided to meet there. So here is exactly how we tabled the surprise package to him. Exactly what happened at the venue. Right, before he got to the venue, we've already positioned ourselves. The cameramen that we have on ground were already at the venue. And then when he arrived, he didn't notice anything. We decided to give him a call. And after we told him where to sit, that we'll meet him there shortly. Of course, EUCT spoke with him and told him we'll be meeting him there shortly. Then we decided to send a different team member to engage him. At the moment, the team member you see there is Moyo, she's the all chair of IDIA or the University of Ibadan. Then we decided to send Moyo down to him to have a brief discussion. Now, while they were discussing, I then show up. I show up, but unfortunately, the guy didn't even recognize me. So I had to remove my cap. And after I removed my cap, I was like, any trader from Ibadan? Then he was like, yeah, Adequaju. Then, we exchanged pleasantries, and immediately I started showing him cameras. Okay, yeah, you can see the cameraman here, you can see them there, you can see them there. And he was so surprised. He was like, what the heck is going on right now? Like, what's happening? Then I told him that, to be honest with him, he's actually a very humble person. Is a great person. His personality is wow. The fact that he could attend to a stranger, someone he knew not about, and offer to help him. He was so transparent with his struggles, and at the same time, didn't even mind to help my team member. Then I told him about everything, like how we planned everything, how we had the intention to surprise just one person and help him with whatsoever he needs, and also deliver a little cash to wherever the person is. And then we told him all the plan. He was so surprised. Then I asked him, what exactly do you need? I know you've told EUCT that you needed a proper account, and if you could just get a proper account with your strategy, you can break it. Then I asked him, how much proper account do you need? My guy said 6K. I was like, 6K? Are you sure it's 6K? But I totally understand, because he does not want, like I said, he's a quite humble guy. He does not want to go beyond his threshold. He said 6K, and I was like, no, I'm not going to give you 6K, because I'm going to give you an account that FundedNext sponsor, right? We are in partnership with FundedNext, and FundedNext can afford to give you account because you are brilliant, and FundedNext love to empower lives, right? And immediately, this guy was so surprised. He was nearly crying. Like, he was really nearly crying. And then I told him that, okay, I will speak with FundedNext, and they will surely provide you the account you need. But at the same time, here is an envelope of 50,000 naira. I know you're a student, and at least 50,000 naira can do a little, right? A little out of whatever you need to do. And we handed him an envelope of 50,000 naira from being humble and being transparent. Now, at this particular point, I could see this guy almost crying. Like, if not because him the guy man, this guy would have actually burst into tears. Because later on, right, after he gave his testimonies on Twitter, he said he actually was in need of money and his weekend was not good at all until he met Dipo Adekoju. Now, I know that the money might be small to a lot of people, but we've decided in our hearts to impact life from the little we earn in the market. I don't know who the next person is, but I'm pretty sure very soon, very, very soon, we will surprise someone with bigger account. Colade literally asked for 6K account, and we ended up, even if when I promised him 15K account, we ended up giving him 25K FundedNext Stellar account, which is beautiful. And then the 50K was just to compensate him for his humility, his transparency, his genuinity, and all. I'm pretty sure the next time, very soon, we are still going to impact another trader. We are trying to give out, impact a trader at a time and change their life. We also promise Kolade that anytime he is free or anytime he faces challenges in the market, he can easily reach out to us and probably come to our office, and then we can help him out with one or two knowledge we have and help him become better in the market. Now, see you next time, next video when we impact life. Well, I don't know, it might be you, but stay focused, stay sincere, stay transparent. It might be your turn.